Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be going through technical analysis in a DD for the ticker NBY, Nova Bay Pharmaceutical Incorporations. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and leave your notifications on. Before we move forward, as I'm doing technical analysis, I did add a playlist down below to explain what each of these technical indicators do mean and how to read them. So let's jump right into it. We get to see here on the MACD, it's actually curving up, and it looks like it might see a reversal sometime soon. Now, the last time it was around this level, it took 2 to 3 days to see a reversal. Now, the last time it was declined or refused that kind of reversal, so this time we would be looking closely at it. You get to see in terms of volume, we're picking up volume here from the day before, so that is a positive thing. Going on towards the ADX, the stock is at 29.05, which suggests the formation of a trend, and that trend has been positive on the last day. William percent R is still oversold, creeping up just a little towards neutral. Momentum here seems to be building at a healthy pace. We get to see the stock is just below the trading action zone, and it did touch the trading action zone and has seen a negative reversal right on, but still ended up positive. So we have the 30 EMA above the 10 SMA, which is bearish. The stock price is below the 50 SMA, which is bearish, but it is above the 200 SMA, which is bullish. We need to look into the 1 hour perspective in order to get a bit of understanding on the movement. So the stock price is below the VWAP because of this massive jump that went from 0.89 to $1.05 and then back down to around 93 cents. Going on towards the end of the day for Friday, it was positive. In the extended market, it did end up a little bit negative there. So on the ADX, what we're seeing here is the average directional index here is sitting in 2787. That suggests still the formation of that positive trend. On the MACD, we see a little bit of a decrease there. We might see something similar to what we see over here, a refusal to go for a negative MACD. So that would be very much positive. 10 SMA is finally above the 30 EMA, a really bullish sign for the stock. Stock price is below the purple line of 50 SMA, that makes it bullish as well. Now moving on towards the moving averages, and we get to see for the stock that it's expected to trade between the 96 cents and the $1.06 on the bottom band, and at the top band 106 to 118. We get to see on the unbalanced volume that it is creeping up to be the highest on the unbalanced volume, which is a good sign for me. On the Fibonacci retracements, we're sitting at 89 cents on the support and $1.09 under resistance, above that $1.29 under resistance. Now, significant supports and resistances, you see a significant one here around the 91 cents, below that the 88 cents. Below that, we're talking about the 85, 81, 75, and then down to the 70-71 region. Resistances, we have a few. 95 as a start, 99. We have $1.04, $1.03, and then $1.09. That's an important one there. And then $1.18. So there is an upside for this one here. Moving on towards companies' information and some of their products. So they work on basically 4 different products: the Avinova, the Neutrophase, and the Celi RX, but also the K95 masks. So the Celi RX, it's a gentle solution for cosmetic procedures, basically cleans, calms, and soothes the area that it would be applied on. Neutrophase is more of a skin and wound cleanser, cleared by the FDA in a 510K form. And Avinova, this one has been a little bit more attraction to it. So basically, it is a little bit more, it has a bit more of a COVID-19 application. It does, from my understanding, cleanse the area around your eye, nose, and the outside of your mouth using more of a sanitizes that area. Uses some kind of hypochlorous acid of 0.01 concentration. K95 masks, seen those ones around before. They're different than the N95 masks, but they still are of good use. One of the biggest things that got the stock to jump is that they are now available on Amazon. So they're back on Amazon, and they have something around 5% off as a promotion. So that got the price to jump quite a bit. Institutional purchases, we get to see big names like Royal Bank of Canada, Citadel Advisors, BlackRock. Well, BlackRock, I'm not sure if they added, but they do have a position. Morgan Stanley has a very small position, but Vanguard here has 120,000. We get to see a bit more increases in terms of positions lately. Moving on, Nova Bay appoints a CEO, Justin Hall, to the board of directors. Nothing significant here that we're seeing, but hey, they have one more person on the board of directors. Sales. We get to see the total sales has increased from 1.8 million to 4 million. That is positive, but their operating loss, the non-cash loss on changes in fair value of warranty liability has increased quite a bit. That gets the net loss and comprehensive loss from 2.5 million to 4.5 million, which is bad. On the EPS diluted per share, it's very much close to each other, 0.14 to 0.15. Almost 7 million shares of common stock issuable upon exercise of warrants. That's just more warrants. It's around 2.7 million shares of common stock. That's the one I'm a bit more worried about. What does that one tell us? It just basically says that, hey, they have a shelf, that they can exercise it whenever they need some cash. So, a quick thing, how much cash do they have at hand? Well, that answer is around 8 million. I'm going to round down, around 8 million. And their operations are around 4.5 million, so they got a quarter before they need to do an offering. Now, it depends, they might just get an offering here with the maximum price of 0.98 just to try to get a bit more attraction to their COVID play. Recent insider transactions, nothing significant. I mean, there's an award and there's a sale over there. Looks like they're getting awarded shares and they're just selling some as basically a compensation method for this company rather than paying them directly. So this kind of goes on straight on. I'm not going to go through so much details in this one. Now, what's the play? So we get to see on the MACD on the 1 month, 1 day. I want to see it try to test the positive. It is primed up. It's a really nice setup here. Everything looks amazing for me except the moving averages here, but it's getting fixed up. So when would I consider buying the stock? There is a risk. I mean, you can buy it somewhere around the 88 to the 90 cents mark. It does reach there again, which I believe it's very much close to the 90 cents. But a really strong support is at the 82 mark, which I doubt if it does actually see there. It looks like it's somehow bottoming up or somewhere around the 88 cents. With a good chart, it's a spectacle buy for me. It's definitely a hold. And if it does dip to the 81 cent, I'll buy more. I've seen a lot of ads for this company as well, with people sending pictures and whatnot. Things like on the subway and stuff. So they definitely have a product, and I definitely can see that product selling higher. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure you mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.